It's trying. I'm loading in, so once it's loaded in, I'll let you know to join on.
Okay.
It's gonna take 700 years.
There, I fixed the thing.
But I saw a meme and it just made me think of Rena.
Mm.
And do you know that meme that's the "Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed" thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, but it just went, "I'm Grandma and I'm tired and want to take a nap." And it just said, "Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed." And all I can think of is Rena just being like, "I'm Grandma."
It's also just me.
Yeah, you're not a grandma yet.
Yeah, but I feel like I have big grandma energy. Also, you are not online, but let me... Are you online?
I'll have to refresh that. Hold on. Things not work well today.
It's fine. It's fine. Shits I give today are 0.
I mean, I'm up there with you.
I'm just a fucking kid.
All right, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lag all of a sudden of the getting in of an entire world trying to load itself.
I really hope we don't have the issue where you did stuff and...
I didn't do anything.
Perfect.
I didn't have the ability to yesterday because I had to use resources for other stuff than video game. And then all that turned out to be for nothing anyway because my computer reset while I was trying to do that last night. Or rather, this morning while I was sleeping.
So I figured we'll make a base on this place. And then... go to another planet?
Yeah. We can do that. Boy, am I hoping that all the audio is capturing appropriately
Like...
on the stream.
Probably just rebuild the teleporter, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we gotta do that again, unfortunately.
Rebuild teleporter.
What are my settings like?
It took forever to log in.
We're just gonna hope that that's all fine. You know what? Actually, here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it looped.
Oh,
you know what?
the
Actually,
lag.
here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it looped. Okay, that sounds fine.
Oh,
you know what?
the
Actually,
lag.
here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it looped. Okay, that sounds fine.
Oh,
you know what?
the
Actually,
lag.
here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it looped. Okay, that sounds fine.
Oh,
you know what?
the
Actually,
lag.
here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna get it looped. Okay, that sounds fine. You know what? That was fun.
Lagging.
Yeah, you're loading in. That's gonna happen. You good?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. No, I mean, I knew
So-
you were in, but I didn't know if you were good. Okay.
So now
I need sodium, carbon nanotubes, and a metal plate. I have the metal plate. I don't have the carbon nanotubes. I need 2 of those, I think. And I need a bunch more sodium. Because my resources got eaten. Thank Christ for just being able to just zoom.
Things keep spawning and despawning.
That's a little bit unusual. Oh, I'm extremely tired. Just like you. I botched that one a little bit. Oh, it's impulse beans. Okay. What? Thank you. Up, up, my knees.
What do you need?
I needed carbon nanotubes and sodium, but I have sodium now. And I probably have the carbon nanotubes. Hi. What's up?
Things sometimes are exploding, but I think it's you getting rid of things.
Probably.
Like, breaking down shit. What is that, boy?
What boy?
Oh, glowy boy.
That was sodium. Salt-based plant. AKA me. Okay, I think I have sufficient resources, but I could be incorrect. Noid's a plant-based life form, confirmed. I mean, more so that I'm sedentary. Can I make 2 of those? I need 5 more carbon to craft another carbon nanotube. Come here. Where is more carbon? There it is. Thank you. I am a sodium-based life form, at least partially. Also, like, highly acidic. Okay, that's that. Yes, I see you. Hello. Okay, we've got that. I need another metal plate. I do not have the resource for metal plate because I need ferrite. Yes, yes.
I was giving a little thumbs up.
It's just the fact that you did yes, yes is like the Skaven from Warhammer. Whenever they're affirmative, they're just like, yes, yes. Yes, yes, man thing. How goes? Today's bad. Like, in general, for everybody.
Yeah, today kind of sucked all around, so, you know.
I woke up at 12 and I haven't been able to go back to sleep since then. My computer updated in the middle of the night and thus did not upload any of the things that I set to upload. After the update, it required about 4 more updates that went from like 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock. It fucked up a bunch of my settings. Rachel has bad work things, and then also bad apartment things.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those days, you know?
Making another sandwich.
That's impressive.
What?
Just the expediency.
I don't know what that word means.
The speed, the fastest.
Thank you. I mean, don't be too impressed. I literally brought this stuff from lunch because I didn't feel like making a sandwich this morning for lunch, so I took everything with me. And I made the sandwich in my car on my lunch break.
What
So
the
I'm just sitting
fuck?
with bread, meat, and cheese on my desk making another sandwich because I'm sad.
Oh god.
Yes?
Things glitched out again for some reason.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, soon, hopefully.
Huh.
Do you need my assistance?
No. But I think the world is rejecting me. It also still says supply power to the base teleport module.
Mine says build a roof, so,
Okay, so I think we might just be broken.
you know.
Because
It's
my thing just says that.
Don't pay attention to it, just do what you're doing.
Well, I think we might just have to leave.
And build a base somewhere else.
No, I think we might just have to leave. Like, if you get another quest going, it will sometimes just fix the problem.
So go to another planet
Yeah, we might have to ditch out.
and come back, or just
find space station, one of the two.
or say just fuck it.
Because as long as we have a base set up with a teleporter, we can always just teleport back here. And our ships will always kind of go with us, but given that it is like, hey, supply power to the base teleport module, and it's like, I stuck power in you, dude.
Well, let's go.
I'm just gathering some material.
Part I hate the most.
It's better once you get, like, the advanced lasers and faster guns and stuff like that.
Let me know when you're in the air.
Out of gun. Hold on. At least in space, you never really have an issue with that. Because in space, if you need, like, any sort of resource fuel for your ship, you just continue flying. Like, you just explode asteroids and you're good. Okay. Let's just go for now. I'm lifting off.
Where'd you go?
I'm just going up.
Or did you thrust it?
Yeah. You always do thrust just so you can break atmosphere, basically. Okay, there we go. It is just skipped us to the next thing, so there we go. It was glitched. It's still broken.
You are.
Eh? Oh, you're a little bit further out than I am. You're in the ring. I'm still like just close to the actual planet. So do you see the thing in the distance that's like highlighted now? That's the space station.
No. Oh wait, is it that icon? Is that the icon with the dome?
No, it's the icon that's like a hexagon. It says space station.
I don't see a hexagon that says space station.
Does your thing not say Awakenings, Investigate Space Station?
No.
Interesting.
And the fact that you're so far ahead of me, I don't know how to get there.
I'm not ahead of you. You were further out than I am.
So, or if you're facing me, now you're ahead of me.
I'm now where you were. We're in I was closer to the planet. I was literally further behind you.
So, do me a favor, face in the direction of the space station.
This way.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay, well, I'll tag it, and you can follow me, okay?
Can I just thrust all the way there?
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to pulse to it once I'm there. Do like Code Vein for the most part. Code Vein's pretty fun. I'm at the space station.
Pulsing there.
New title unlocked, Noid the Robust. Does have great music when you pull into a space station.
Yeah, I think from now on you're just gonna have to tag stuff because mine still says construct a shelter.
Yeah, so it's glitched out.
Yep.
It will
There we go.
Did
No.
did it update now?
No. No, it still says construct a shelter.
That will get fixed at some point. Welcome to a space station. You can customize your alien here. Also, people will land other spaceships here. If you have the money, you can buy them.
Oh.
Or you can trade yours if they're of equivalent value. There's also places to buy guns and etc. Why is this red?
Why is there just rock music playing?
Right. Yeah, right? The rock music's great for when you first
Oh, is this
arrive.
where you can change your character?
Yeah. It's pretty limited, and we are going to be standing inside of each other because we're both using it at the same time. I'll try and get to a side of it or something. Nope, it's just going to teleport me right on in there. Did pull a Noid and go 2 areas ahead beforehand. Yeah, you went towards, like, Hatsune Miku instead of the poison person.
I hate all of these.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's pretty limited. There's some upgrades that you can get later on down the line where you get different ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm pink.
Yeah, you can be pink. It defaulted me to pink too, actually. Pole dancer boss? Yeah, Hatsune Miku.
Become as gods.
Yes.
Gek scare me. I don't like the Gek.
Meanwhile, when we played this previously, Snaps and Nick were both just Gek, and they would just fly around me, like, bullying me.
I can be short and chunky.
Yeah, I've chosen a chubby boy. Okay. That's very Destiny-looking armor right now. Limited fingers. Uh... I suppose this is fine. I think that's better, honestly. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that. Like, maybe because it kind of matches with that, but it does kind of look like a space diaper. That's it. We're gonna go with those for sure. Oh, that doesn't change the metal of the boot. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Okay. Nice Yeezys. Get out of here. I am unsure of which I like better. What does that do? If anything. Doesn't seem very effectual. Okay, that's fine. Ew, gross. Or is it better the other way? No. Boba Fett if they were pink. I mean, kinda. Yeah, that's fine. That's whatever. I'm still not sure if I'm feeling this. But they're all pretty not good. Kind of feeling that one a little bit. But not really that much. They're all just kind of bad for this. The Gek one's still kind of the best one. Armored shoulder pads. I wish you could show me that so I could know. The Gek one is still honestly the best, and that's the worst. It's the best of the worst. What an incredible robot. Yeah, save that as a preset one. Alright, I'm a light bulb head. I'm a fat light bulb head. Might go and change my ankles. Because without the chest piece, they just don't kind of look as good in that shade. Yeah, that'll work. Technology Merchant ESTA Exosuit Research. Purchase inventory slot 5,000 units. I mean, it is 5,000 units, which I do have. Technology slot. Cargo slot. I mean, they're all good, honestly. I don't think it really matters. I do remember having just way too many at some point. Last time when we were playing this. And not way too many, but like, just somehow I gotten super far ahead of everybody. Like,
oh,
when
shit.
waits behind their terminal, they look me up and down. Seem to decide I'm not a customer. They do not look particularly helpful. Looks at me with alarm before waving me away. Well, okay, fine, I guess. Rude.
I'm a pink cat.
Your cat?
Look at my ears. My helmet has little ears.
Meanwhile, I have a light bulb for a head.
I see, that doesn't scare me as much as I thought it would. I do like the fact that you were a very fat man, though.
But I'm still self-conscious enough that I have abs made into my armor. I don't know, I just like the white and purple color scheme personally, so.
Being me, I had to go, it was either all white because I'm me, or I want everybody to know that I'm a woman.
Lifeform waits behind the terminal. They look me down to seem to decide I'm not a customer. They do not look particularly helpful. You're also a dickhead? Also waves me away. Well, I see how things are. Stretch. Nick. Stretching is suffering, though.
Wow, this guy lets me buy upgrade things.
What? Repeat 16. Like that TV show 16? We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. What? Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. What? I've not seen this happen before, where people just won't talk to me, and then suddenly one dude's like, I can speak to you in perfect language. Crimson visor fades away. I see the life form staring at me through its visor. Whatever has happened, they do not seem seen it. Interesting.
You know what this is gonna turn into? Me drawing what my person looks like underneath the helmet.
I mean, that's fair enough, I suppose.
Unknown life form, I passed my test. I am free to explore, free to pursue my passion
That's a
for
big
structural
gun.
analysis. Do you have a base, a science terminal? Think of all that might be done. This is a very happy boy. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal.
What?
Channel points are worthless, huh?
Yeah, they're really not great. They're only good for like if you're an extremely big person who has an audience that can fight against each other. This gun costs $2 million. Honestly, Ghost Rider, best decision. Purchase module upgrades. I have no desire. Wait, hold on. But what about selling you things? I see.
Come on.
He has no interest.
I don't want to spend the whole 2 hours in the space shuttle.
We won't spend the whole time here. I'm just trying to find a place I can, like, sell shit. There we go. Get rid of this wheat that I have for some reason. I'm not a farmer. Ooh, vortex cubes, big money. Units received, I hear.
So you can invite people to live on your base.
Yeah, that's new. I don't remember that. Do you remember that, Nick?
What?
Being able to invite people to come to your world? To live there?
I don't really... The multiplayer was weird. I barely remember it.
I've realized
that
that my head stops rotating when I start walking.
Come on, come on, come
It
on!
becomes a Jordy
Yeah,
visor.
Dude, I see. There is somebody at work that wears like a visor sunglasses. Like they're from a cyberpunk world.
What?
Like those really, really like reflective ones that are lots of colors if you look at them in the right light, and they're the same all the way around, like kind of like 3D glasses, but just flat. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, hold up. Before we leave here.
Hmm.
Other side here.
I already went there.
I have to go to it.
It has the terminal.
Yes, I have to go to it. I was talking to aliens. Alienims. Playing Code Vein and knowing you two, Noid played Caster, Rachel played Berserker. I wouldn't say Berserker, but yeah. She tried to do the big hits.
Do you hold square station terminal? Because will that teleport you?
No, it just opens it up and then you can see that yours is on the list. And if we teleported to it right now, it would let us, but then the portal would close behind us because the portal is not functional right now.
Nick, do you see how cute my character is?
Nope.
I will go look at her. She's just
Nick, I'm all
she's
pink and
extremely
blue.
pink.
I look like a little cotton candy.
Oh, of course.
And I picked the helmet that looks like it has cat ears, because me.
Oh, that was good.
Right?
I'm just imagining though, like that is a stormtrooper who got away, and it's just like, well, what if I just painted my armor pink?
Underneath this armor, I like to think that my character is a very masculine man that knows what it's all about.
Extremely tough.
Extreme scars under his, like on his face. Big dick. Massive PB. Let me know when you're going. I'm in the ship.
I'm lifting off.
So where are we going now?
Now it wants us to go back to the planet to decrypt code acquired from space station. So
that's our
now-
planet, right? That one
Yeah.
right there.
It does it have the little red beacon on it for you?
No.
Okay, well, quests do get broken, unfortunately. You'd wear that armor? That doesn't surprise me.
Dude, I love Krona,
In Soul Eater.
Soul Leader.
Yeah, they're great.
He's great. He's great. I love it.
I firmly stand on the they because
No, I'm with you. I kept going back and forth.
no one ever in the Japanese version they actually never give them a gender.
Oh,
They-
really? Okay, it is then. Yeah.
Yeah. The character is alleged to have been born a male, raised as a woman, but there's no clear actual explanation of what's true. They could just be very androgynous of either. But they were raised by witches, of which there is only one male witch character throughout the whole story. So also, since you've gotten to Krona, what do you think?
Oh, we're
about,
well in the
what-
Chrome.
what-
She's good now.
What do you think
Little
about
late.
their
See what I mean?
weapon?
I mean, it's amazing. It's got a fucking mouth in it. It screams at people. It's so Ragnarok's so rude. I love
The
him.
fact that
I
it's
love
part
when-
of their body.
I love when they become good. He's just so fun.
It's
But
like
he's still a piece of shit too.
it's like you know that even the weapon, being a piece of shit asshole, was never really evil. It was just like, nah, it's just fun, man.
It's just chaotic. It's just chaotic neutral. Doesn't mean to. Just
So in the manga, Krona is like big important for the endings. And it gets really weird and surreal because at one point it starts depicting like their like I guess their psychology onto the environment around them. Because everybody at that point, it's like the world starts to kind of get projected out of you and change around you. And theirs is when shit gets really weird because it starts to become clear that they experience really severe gender dysphoria. Which would make a lot of sense if your parent abused you and trained you to be a different sex than you were born as.
So I don't have enough launch thruster. I need to collect uranium to charge the large.
The sprite is never referred to as anything but they, them. That's kind of neat. And Japan's really weird because they're, like, pretty offensive towards a lot of people who are gender non-conforming, but yet they've had them in their media for, like, the last 40 years. And they're never depicted in a way that is anything but, like, kind of positive.
I'm assuming anything with the U is uranium.
You know, that's probably the case.
I need uranium. I don't see anything that's a U.
Japan is on general, true.
I don't know how to, because I don't have any more launch thruster juice. Help.
Sorry, I'm, like, doing my own thing, too. Traveler finds their wings, fly to us, and claim your place among the stars. Signal acquired, life signs detected. Reach the decoded coordinates.
Well, joke's on you, I can't fly, so...
No, reach decoded coordinates is, I believe, on the planet's surface. Yeah, it's like 26-minute walk away, which means, like, we can just punch walk the entire distance in a matter of minutes.
Well, I'm going to try to fuel my thing.
Well, the big chip shortage has caused all Camaros to stop production. That's gonna be fun.
Hey, Plastic. Or Vortex. Or Neo. Whatever you want to be called.
We're like running out of cars again at work. It's just like the pandemic all over again. We have like so few cars on the lot.
Successfully disabled Twitch notifications. Good. You're learning. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up how the chip shortage is a thing that's affecting
It's
vehicles.
affecting everything, yeah. Like, especially like vehicles are getting hit pretty hard.
You do have a light bulb for a head. I was not lying when I said I have a light bulb for a head.
I literally don't see uranium anywhere on here.
I mean, it might not be something that's immediately available to us at this time. We might have to go on and do stuff.
My thing doesn't take flight, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, mine can't fly right now either.
So how do we...
There's a quest that tells us to go a couple of, well, like half an hour away, but it's not going to be a half hour if we just do the speed running. Got a trademark light bulb van.
See, I don't have a,
Did you go to the base thing and decrypt your coordinates?
Nope, because I don't have coordinates decrypted. It's not telling me to do anything. It literally says build a roof. I built the roof, I took it down, nothing happened.
Well, just go up to this thing and see if it does anything.
The game broke.
It does that. Dad was stockholder in WWE wrestling back in 2001.
Okay, which thing? This one?
Yes.
Nothing. This is, capture new base screenshot. Upload base, delete base, and leave. That's it.
Okay, well, I have a mission over in that direction.
Well, lead the way, and I guess I'll follow. While I'm glad we have another game to play together, I am very upset that it's as fucking broken as it is.
It's kind of amazing how broken it is after this many years.
Like, this just sort of... It doesn't suck, because, like, when things work, they work fine enough. But, like, fucking hell.
When stuff
Ow.
goes wrong, ow. Yeah, what? Oh, there's another plant inside that plant. They seem to always come in pairs.
Starting to think Nick was right. Multiplayer's dumb.
You guys say that?
You did. You said that all this game is don't let your plants die.
I mean, that's not the problem with the multiplayer. That's the
Or not
game.
your plants. Don't let your shit go low.
Your shuckle?
Tyler.
Regardless of what you're saying, I'm not saying the multiplayer is bad. I'm saying the game's bad.
Tyler,
Yeah?
look.
What?
Please tell me you see the body of lights.
Oh, yeah. Those are plants.
What?
Yeah, or maybe those ones aren't, but there was yeah, no, that's
That's
just
what I'm
that's
saying.
heptaploid
It's
wheat. That's this
Oh.
planet's wheat. Don't fuckle your shuckle. Exactly.
I didn't know what you said it like I was supposed to know.
Oh, those were like close to our base earlier.
Pray to God. I pray to God that we never get into a situation where we actually have to survive together.
I mean, that's extremely
Like,
unlikely unless we move to like
in the
coast
wild.
of Japan.
In the wild, because we would kill each other. I'm really sad in the lack of animals.
Yeah, it's nighttime. Maybe there will be more during the day. I don't know. Like, there's also just biomes to it. Like, areas will sometimes just have more than others.
Oh, hold on.
I do hear little chirping.
My life support systems are in.
Yeah, I had to do that too.
There's a hole here. Ah.
Fucking
There's a hole here, like in my fucking bathroom.
An aggro plant that's inside of an invincible rock is the stupidest shit.
Bathroom still have a hole in it?
Not only does the bathroom still have a hole in it, the ceiling is now actually caving in.
Nice. Nice.
So I made another appointment, and I'm like, bitches. Oh, hey, there's Trunks over here.
Like from Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Ow, what? Ow. Dude, this fucking plant's almost killed me because it bit me twice in an instant. Get out of here. There's another one?
Hey, come over here.
I can't even see it.
There's boxes.
I'm coming.
Sentient plant.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a pearl.
Yeah, so the plants are alive sometimes, but now they're angry boys.
Don't do that, though. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
They get mad if you take stuff.
don't shoot at them. Don't
Oh.
shoot at them. Well,
What do you want
now
me to
they're-
do
now
then?
they're
Don't shoot
really
at them.
mad.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Yeah,
now
just
they're mad.
run now. just run.
Yeah, this game also doesn't like you to have fun, so you have robots that kill you.
Game is dumb.
Honestly,
bad, yeah.
I've never had any problem with the robots at all. And
Stuff, you guys never told me that, hey, there are robots that don't like you to take things.
well, they don't always exist on the worlds, and also they don't always
I
aggro.
still... Whoa. Can we go down? Can we go down? Can we go down?
I mean, okay.
You're getting this super after how bad her luck is.
I don't think that's
You
how that
hear me?
works.
Oh.
Whoa.
Cytophosphate.
Oh, we have a limited amount of oxygen.
Yeah.
Like, we had our power go out to a handful of outlets, including the fridge. And like
Yeah, the
within
half
2
power
hours,
situation.
yeah, within 2 hours, a guy came out and put an extension cord into our fridge to an outlet that worked. And then the next day, the electrician came out and fixed it.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, one of the robots found her underwater.
Ah! I'm getting shot. Tiny robot, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're heading in the right direction, so don't worry about it. If you're gone from their vision long enough, they have GTA logic where they're just like, never mind.
This is why I'll always rent, by the way. Like, something breaks in my apartment, or my townhouse, whatever. I don't care. I go like, well, they have to fix it. And then they do.
Dude, I have so many people who call in, though, who rent or lease, right? And they're just like, it's been like 2 months and they haven't fixed my problem.
You have to get some good landlords, yeah. We have good people.
Yeah, don't have Hannibal Buress.
True.
Did you hear, like, people talking about how Hannibal Buress is, like, a massive hypocrite in how he handles being a landlord?
I did not.
Apparently, he's a very strict landlord and expects money, like, perfectly on time. But back when he was, like, a youth, he just was notorious for not paying for his rent on time, and frequently would get in trouble with, like, the people who handled it. Like, I think he got taken to court once over it at some point. It's just like, man, like, that's kind of fucked up. When you go hard in on the, becoming a landlord and then doing the same thing that you almost got in legal trouble for.
Why are they back? I thought if you ignore them, they go away.
There's more than, like, one batch of them, and they will follow you.
Like this.
I mean, it's like 15 seconds.
Now it's 25.
Yeah.
Do you have it too?
Yeah, if they, like, re-notice you, it kind of, like, goes back up again. I just destroyed something by punching through it while I was doing the fucking movement hack. Okay. That's forcing me up. Also, life is a test of being a good person, even the face of adversity is part of it. I would like to direct you to Job, or all of the other different people in the Bible who just get absolutely fucked. For being good or ill. It's
I want to say me. Me. I'm a very good person. Oh, shit that happens to me. Okay, I'm not that good. I'm actually I'm a shitty human, but still.
I mean, you're really not a shitty human.
Yeah, definitely not.
I think out of the three of us, I'm the second in shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Nick is a better human than I am.
No, that's fair. I agree. I'm better than both of you, honestly.
I disagree with that. I don't think that Nick is better.
No, at being a human.
No, I don't think that you're better at being a human.
I mean, I'm not very good at it either, but it just shows how bad we all are at it.
Here's the thing. I think Rachel is, to make a joke, too human. Which is a terrible video game about becoming objectively not a human. But no, like, Rachel's like the epitome of it, because while there is, like, some inherent selfishness to some of the behavior occasionally that comes from all humans, for the most part,
Hey, I have a question.
You're just
Could
too
we
nice.
Could we, in theory, dig a hole, only, like, cover up the front of it, and then
It
wait?
helps, but they can still find you, but it does help.
What happens if you kill them?
Angry?
Oh.
No, see, Missy puts it, Rachel, TheNoid, in terms of level of goodness. That's fair.
Huh?
Missy puts it, you, me, and then Noid in level of goodness.
Yeah.
And ranking. Which is also fair.
Like, I would say that Nick is, like, closer to the average in between. Mean, median, and mode.
Oh, okay, it's each sentinel you have to wait the timeout for.
I honestly don't know.
Well, no, now there's more. God damn it.
Yeah.
I lost that where the Noid marker is.
You're in front of me.
This sucks. I don't like this game.
See?
It shouldn't take this long to get rid of the sentinels.
A lot of things in life shouldn't take the things that they
Yeah,
do,
dude, that's
unfortunately. Like, I was playing Hollow Knight, just kind of grinding out stuff the other day, and it's like, man, it shouldn't take me, like, 3 times doing the fucking Coliseum to...
Why I
get
won't
one
play
of these
Bloodborne
things.
ever again. Port it to PC and give me a mod that just gives me like 5 blood vials that refresh.
Dude, like, literally, not even joking, when I say it, the best way to do it is to just speed run down... Okay, Sentinel Force deactivated. There you go. Blood vial farming is one of the worst parts of it. I will
Hold on a second.
objectively
Watch my
agree.
back, please.
Yeah, I mean, they're gone, so you're good.
I don't care. I don't trust them.
Yeah, they're gone. They don't come back again until you fuck up.
But, you rush down getting the Tumeru Chalice, because the Tumeru Chalice will let you do the crafting of the Chalice dungeon stuff.
No,
right?
I know that there's an easy way to farm, but I still shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the modern Bloodborner knows to use the Cum Chalice.
This
Well-
this
well-
this website's talking about the chip shortage that's going on, and they list video games as one of the things they hit. Like, no, you can still make a video. We have computers already. They don't need more chips to make a video game.
So
Well,
this this has like, and I know like that's the point. It's supposed to feel like it's an actual planet, but this has like Breath of the Wild syndrome, where there's a whole lot of stuff, but
What is that?
no point to it.
Paraffinium.
What are you talking? That's an insult to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has all kinds of shit going on. This has nothing going
It
on.
had a bunch
There
of shit
is a
going
lot
on,
of
but
Breath
I mean
of the
like
Wild where it hits, like...
it hits a point where you're just like, okay, it's open space, cool.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. This looks
No,
like,
no. It's a very I love
don't
Breath
know.
of the Wild. I would fight a man for it. I'm just
I guess
saying,
I just never got bored.
I would fight a man for it.
I
this
never got
has-
bored in Breath of the Wild like I did this.
I got bored in Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, once you do like the missions and once you get all the shrines, it turns into the only thing I can do are
Well-
shrines.
Yeah, then I stopped playing. When I beat the game, I did all the tries I wanted to, and then I haven't played since.
But like like I mean like landscape in Breath of the Wild. It's like there's a whole lot of nothing. It takes a while to get to where you want to go. This is what this has.
400 Korok seeds.
You just don't get those things. That's all. I did like 80 shrines, something like that. I did a lot.
I think the most I did was 100, and then I just sort of went, I'm done. Because I think there's like what 400.
Oh, Christ.
Shrines 124. Korok seeds 900. Lucky Missy just wasn't close to that check.
I will say, I've never 100% almost, like, any Zelda in my life. I think the closest I got was Minish Cap.
Yeah, the closest I got was Twilight Princess. But I was missing some Po souls.
The only game I've 100%ed and done it over and over again is Dragon Age Inquisition.
Which, like, how do you even 100% that game? Because having played Dragon Age Inquisition all the way through for the story, aside from some of the DLC stuff, like, there's, like, recurrent mission shit that just kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. I did it, though.
God, I still can't believe that
18.
they had to have a news article being like, hey, Dragon Age 4 is not going to be a live service game. I'm like, was anybody thinking it was going to be?
I played the game 18 times.
Jesus.
100%ed it 4.
That's ridiculous. That's
I did like 3 playthroughs of Dragon Age Origins back in the day, and that was still too many.
So sweet.
So don't touch the fucking plants. Got it.
Yeah. What you do whenever you touch the plants is you land a ship nearby, or you have a base nearby, and then you rob the thing as much as you can, fill up all of your inventory, and you get the fuck out.
Once you're in space and choosing planets, there will be a thing that will say like Sentinel activity, high or low. So like some planets they have there's a lot more of them, and they're a lot more strict than other planets.
High is usually terrible, and almost never fun.
You can't really do anything.
Remember that one planet that we found, Nick, where it was constant storm, the weather will kill you, Sentinel activity high, but all the resources sold for like 40 grand?
Yeah, because sometimes the Sentinels are just hostile by default. Like as soon as you land on a planet, they're just at you, but there's good shit there. We fought like big mech versions of the Sentinels, like...
God, that mech was cool. It fucking sucked because it was glitching when we were playing because we were all out of sync. And so they kept spawning on each other.
Do you remember that?
I can't imagine selling Dragon Age 4 to people and being like, it's like Anthem. Like, just the absurdity of that sentence alone gets me.
Hold on.
That's fine. I'm gathering up some resources.
I need oxygen.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Good thing there's oxygen in them. They're plants.
I see no oxygen. I see carbon. I see a shit ton of carbon, no oxygen. Well.
Down here. Oh. Oh. Skied.
Oh, those little boys?
Yeah, I'm taking one.
Oh god, I forgot I'm in the Daedric area. Oh shit. What am I doing here?
Are you in, like, the Sheogorath area still?
No, I'm in a different one now.
Oh my god.
I don't even like it here. Hear me out. I like the overworld. Those enemies are really strong. It seems hard. Seems harder than it has any right to be. My restoration skill is getting so high.
I do think that it's funny that you can't romance that dwarf, but it does literally give you an option to romance that dwarf. Like, you can do all the stuff that would, like, occur for a romance, and then the character just goes like, yeah, but no.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say, in, like, the DLC, there is an option for them to, like, make it, like, a kind of analogous statement that they might be dating, but it's never explicitly canonized.
You never have the fun cutscenes like you do in all the other things.
Yeah, you can't be like, here's my 3-foot girlfriend.
However, you can't. Whoa.
Yeah, welcome to the crashed spaceship.
Oh, I was talking about the pretty glowing plants.
Oh, of course. The plants.
I don't give a shit about the fucking spaceship.
Oh.
I think, like, the giant crashed spaceships are one of my favorite things, honestly.
I mean, they're giant crash spaceships.
When will The Expanse get a shitty video game?
That's a good question. That could happen anytime. Or not at all.
Just make the game like about a random bunch of fuckers going through one of the gates.
Yeah, there you go. Let's make it about one of the gates. Fun enough. Pioneers.
Doesn't have to do with anything to do with the main people other than like a name drop here or there.
I was about to say, it doesn't really make any sense to have a game with that just because it's all about the main people.
Like, look, with the books, it's insane because there is like a 30-year gap between two of the books. It's just like, here's your cast. Here's the cast 30 years later. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
I don't like the sound effects that are happening.
Only romance option interactions, story quests, and Mass Effect, so a romance option that gives me that lets me skip the awkward sex scene is great. Meanwhile, I know people that were like, time to go jerk off to that scene where you fuck the Asari in Mass Effect 1.
Don't jerk off to video games.
People will.
There's better things to jerk off to.
Dude, there are people that jerk off while playing video games.
Again, there's better things.
I've acquired a blueprint from the computer for a hyperdrive. We now have new technology of FTL propulsion.
I don't like this.
The big old crash ship.
Just the noises it's making are actually super unsettling.
Have you clicked the orb?
I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Craft metal. No, yeah, I'm still got a craft metal plating.
E. Remember. Ship is out of range. That makes sense. Do I have the thing to do thing yet? That makes sense. Okay. Give me that. Is Dragon Age 2 needed for any info in die? So, here's my here's my weird reasoning on this. Yes, explicitly, but no technically. You can go into Dragon Age Inquisition completely unknowing of who anybody is, and that will not drastically negatively affect your experience. But it will confuse the shit out of you when they're like, oh yeah, that big important guy, and you're like, who?
Who the fuck decided to add durability into this game, though? That's what I don't understand. Meat Harbor?
I'm sorry.
What's the Meat Harbor?
What?
Dude, the names of the stuff in this game. Like, first we got the guy that really wants to get bones out of people. Now I'm going to the Meat Harbor. There's also the Blood Feast around here. The Corridor of Dark Salvation. Reaper's Sparrow? What?
Alright, what's in the cryopod? Radiation leak. Didn't even give me anything from the cryopod. Just leave.
There's grenades that like shoot up in the air and shoot fireballs at you. Ah! This vine just attacked me. What the fuck is this game? I want to die if I fight you. Get out of here.
Oh god, get away from the radiation. Radiation protection falling, they say, as I'm getting further away from the radiation. The fuck is this? Oh, sick. That didn't exist back when we were playing this game previously. You can just call your spaceship here.
The blood well. You could do that before.
No,
How do you
like,
do
there was a
it?
pillar, because we used to have to get, like, to a technology level to be able to do that.
Wait, how do you summon your?
I don't think that's true. We can do it all the time.
How do you summon your ship?
It's in that menu where you change your
Yeah, but if you don't have any thruster juice, it can't come to you.
Sure.
So, Rachel, over here, there should be this little icon, which will call your ship to you.
I'm playing
Which
Oblivion.
means you can sit in it, and it will save your game.
It requires a 1x navigation data.
I see.
I don't have that.
I must have
Don't know
gotten
how
one
to-
of those out of the configure.
Well, I didn't, so.
Corpse Smasher.
Do
Oh my
you
god, that
remember-
thing's matching corpses.
Do you
alright.
remember where you got it from?
Presumably, I think from one of those things, but now they're all radioactive. Radioactive.
What the fuck?
Too many games exist.
Object used by Noid. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Cool.
usually more hidden around in the dirt. Why is it saying that? Oh, okay, I understand now. I need 125 chromatic metal, and I need a microprocessor.
Yeah, I still need a navigation
Yeah,
data.
I'm not sure as to the why I acquired one, but apparently I had. Which ultimately it just lets me save right now. Do we have?
I opened a gate?
listings for that? Install a
What the
hyperdrive.
fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
This game's metal as fuck, dude.
I mean, it's made by
The-
nerds.
That's true. Alright, open a gate.
I
Okay.
hate how quickly the life support goes down. It's fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Rachel,
What?
just because you were talking about needing uranium before, and I was thinking, like, I don't think you need uranium this early in the game. If you go back to your ship, you need
I need to gather dihydrogen. I need 3
dihydrogen and a
more.
metal plate.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that that was something that you'd picked up.
No, I'm just trying to find dihydrogen.
What is out here? Salt. Fair. I'm gonna go grab a berry technology module.
I'm gonna go watch things.
Go watch Soul Eater.
And wash things. I didn't do fucking laundry, dude. I will not watch Soul Eater because Rachel's asleep.
Oh, okay, fair.
She's seen it before.
I mean, I'd imagine that she'd probably seen it before, honestly. Given
It's like
given the nature of her knowing more anime than you.
yeah, it's her favorite anime. So.
That's astonishing and almost
Yeah.
disappointing.
Is it?
Because it's
So I
like
have-
favorite-
hold
it's
on.
really good, but it's that ending, man.
I mean, we're not there yet.
Hey, what you were saying, Rachel?
So I have the starship launch field made, but you have to. We're too far away, so we literally have to trek all the way back on foot. Well, you don't. I do.
I think that you should be allowed to let people ride on your ship. Like in other video games.
Well, her favorite anime technically is that one that President Rachel also. What is it about again?
Or in High School Host Club.
That's it.
Why? Wait, what? No, that's
actually one of her
worse.
favorite anime. I am aware. Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Because Rachel did tell me that Ray wants to like force you to watch that. And
Yeah.
apparently I have to be involved for some reason.
I also heard talk of this.
What time is it right now?
10:40.
Yeah, about that. I have 10:37.
It is literally 10:37, but I round up because I'm human.
I appreciate the rounding up. I also round up.
I personally like exacts because it helps me know when I need to do shit by. Mostly
No,
because of
because
how
if you round up, you have extra minutes to.
That's not why
Like-
I round up. I round up or down.
I like rounding
extra
up.
minutes.
Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Say that you have to be at work by 12, right?
Yeah.
You look at your clock and you're just like, oh, it's 11:03. No, you round that up to 11:05.
My mom intentionally sets her clock a little off.
I do too.
Reggie
Everything I
Hurts
have
clock.
is 10 minutes early,
Oh my god, I hate that.
except for my phone.
See, I just
Like,
do things ahead of time.
Yeah, also it's not late. I mean, it works.
Mm.
Hopefully it doesn't come back.
I
but
like to be
I was late.
at wherever I'm supposed to be 30 minutes beforehand.
I was 5 minutes late, whatever.
And then I wait in the parking lot and have like an existential crisis.
See, that's less fine now. You've made it not okay.
Oh, I panic all the time.
See, that's not good.
Like, I used to get to, like, my placements and stuff, like, 15,
Oh, wait.
20 minutes early.
Before you go, Nick, I have a funny story. Well, I have two funny stories. One, this morning when I was making coffee for everybody, I accidentally did not put a coffee filter in the thing, and so I was staring at it for like 10 minutes, like, why does this look wrong? And it took Belinda coming in, and she's like, what's wrong? And I just was like, why does this look wrong? And it took her a minute to go, oh, there's no fucking coffee filter, you idiot. And I'm like, oh, cool. But then, right before I left work, a guy walked up. He's like, oh, are you getting your COVID vaccine? I'm like, yeah, March 6th I'm scheduled to get it. He's like, oh, cool. Well, I'm getting mine, like, I think he said, like, May 5th or April something, like, soon. I was like, oh, cool, that's, congratulations. And he was like, I would give you my appointment for your number.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
And then he got offended when I was just like, are you daft in the head?
Like, I genuinely want to know what's going through a person's head when they're just like, I know, I'll pick up girls by telling them that I don't want to get a deadly disease. I would allow you to step in front of the line for me. Okay.
Well, then, like, all of my friends were like, you should have taken the number, taken his appointment, and then just blocked him after you got the vaccine. I'm
Or, like,
"Oh,
don't
fuck."
even give him a real number. Just give him, a number of, like, a Chinese restaurant.
I was like, oh shit, you're fucking right. Like, you guys out here playing it smart.
That's something I should bring up. The other night, on our... I've told you about this, Rachel. On our fucking work system, they were supposed to be knocking the system down for an hour. And the system didn't go down. But our system was supposed to go down. And so my boss was like, hey, other employee, you can leave an hour early because, you know, like, by the time the system comes back up, you're going to need to just leave anyway. So it'll just be Tyler, and that's fine because, you know, the system will be down. It then didn't go down. I was the only person on. It took me a half hour to get to the other people that were in the queue because there was nobody else on the lines.
That's
and
incredible.
After that, when I tried to call, because I was told to call the number to make sure that our lines were working, that we were still getting calls in, and I wanted to make sure, like, maybe those guys were just in the queue beforehand. Maybe the system did go down and they were just in before. I called the number that was provided, and it didn't work, and I went, huh, that's weird. So I called the additional number that was provided, and it was just a tired, upset Chinese guy who didn't know who I was or what the company was or why I was calling him. I'm like, they gave me the wrong number to call to test our system.
I love that.
So it's like, if you ever want an example of how inept my company is, it is so inept that they let a person leave an hour early, didn't account for the system maybe not going down, and then provided me a random Chinese man's phone number. So I called him at like 1 in the morning, and he was like, I have no idea who you are. He wasn't even mad. He was just very confused.
Yeah, I mean, fair, I guess. My entire day at work today was cleaning out the photo booth area for my photos. Because it had like so many fucking car parts in it still, and I finally just like took charge and was like, I'm getting all these out. Y'all can fuck off. And just spent all day cleaning it out and like sweeping it. And tomorrow I'm gonna power wash it. And if I find any parts in there, I'm just gonna throw them outside. And I don't know. That's gonna be my life now. I'm allowed to do that kind of stuff now, so it's going to.
I mean, like, if you're not gonna throw weight around as a boss, like, what the fuck are you doing, right?
Why? What's the point? Yeah, might as well.
Today, I also had someone call, and they were very, very, very upset with the fact that their 2021 Bronco didn't have a CD player in it.
Yeah.
Listen, so the call went with something like this. Hi, thank you for calling insert company. How may I direct your call? And he was just like, yeah, so I watched this commercial on the PBS.
Oh my god.
Where there was a bunch of CDs being sold, so I bought them, and then I realized that my car doesn't have a CD player.
God.
So I went out to the Walmart and I bought myself one that you can plug into the USB, but it didn't work. So I'm a little upset that y'all sold me a vehicle that doesn't have a CD player. The entire time, I'm just sort of like, and this isn't as fast as the conversation's going. He kind of talked like this, and so it was awful.
God.
Are you flying away
Yeah,
from me?
I'm coming to land next to you, so pause for a second.
So, and then he was just like, now I understand that, what are you doing?
I want you to see if you can stand on top of my ship.
So it got to the point where, no, I can't even, I
No, we
glitched
tried
through
this,
it.
yeah.
I didn't know
I
if it had
glitched through
changed
it.
at all.
Why don't you run back with me? Okay,
Because my ship was back there.
okay. But if you have the thingy in it, you can summon it. But, he was like, I understand that your owner is roughly my age, so I bet you she appreciates the same music that I do. So, what I want you to do
What's that
is
mean?
call her, or give me her number. Now, her and I are good friends. And it's just like,
I don't
I was like,
believe
well,
you.
I'm like, if you're good friends, you would have her number, sir. And he was like, well, we're not that close. He's like, but
The store owner, Pasta.
Yeah. Like dealership owner.
he was just like, I want her to help me find a way to make my CDs play in my car. And I had to politely go, she's too busy for that. No, that's not gonna happen.
What does this
So
mean?
he got mad, and he's like, no, you're gonna take my name and my number down. I'll be there in 15 minutes, I guess. He's like, you're gonna take, I'm honestly, I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna try to get there.
Yeah, no, do what you gotta.
But he's like, I'm like, she's way too busy to do that. What I can do is send you back to the parts department, and the parts department can help you find something that might better suit your needs, dude. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to parts. I want to talk to the dealership owner. And I'm like, well, she's too busy, sir. So then I like, to satisfy him, I took down his name and I took down his number. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'll totally send this her way. I didn't. I immediately crinkled it up and threw it away.
I mean, yeah, of course.
But I sent it back to parts, thinking like they'll be able to tell him like the vehicles nowadays they're not CD
can't do anything
compatible.
about it, too bad.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. So about 2 hours goes by, and one of the parts people comes up to grab coffee, and I look back. I'm like, oh hey, who got the call for that crazy old man about the PVS CDs? And he just sort of looks at me and goes, he just sort of looks at me, he's like, I fucking did. I'm like, oh, like, how'd it go? And he's like, I was on the phone with him. I'm like, for 10 minutes? Because I was too. He's like, for 10 fucking minutes, I was on this phone talking to this man about PBS and how the fucking dealership owner is far too fucking busy to be helping him with his fucking CDs. He's like, and he got real mad at me when I was just like, no, we have nothing to help you. They stopped putting CD players in cars in like 2016. And he shouldn't have bought a new car if he wanted a CD player. He's like, he just wasn't happy with what I was giving him. And,
You must be able to buy just like a CD
here's the
thing that
thing.
you can just
No.
attach to a USB.
You can't, but apparently he was dumb. And
No,
didn't do
really?
it correctly. But here's the thing. He didn't want to do the I'm gonna get a thing and plug it into the USB. He wanted them to figure out a way to put a CD player into the vehicle. It's like, do you know how expensive that is going to be? They're literally gonna have to rewire everything in your dash. Everything. It's not even fucking worth it. What, so you can listen to some fucking polka music on your CDs? Like, ugh, it was awful. By the way, it was polka music. Like I just
Really good.
I mean, what do you expect, really?
I was so mad that I had to deal with that. And it got to the point where he was rambling so much that I just put the phone down. Like, I didn't hang up because that was rude and I'd get fired, but I put the phone down and continued about my time. Like, just, like, did stuff, and then I'd hear him go, you know? And I'd go, well, not really, sir, but I can understand where you're coming from.
Also, there is no way to put a CD. There is no external CD drives for modern cars. Those don't
Really?
exist. No, they just do not exist. You just can't do it.
Like
Like,
you
hypothetically-
you can't get like a third party, like kind of like what we would use for like a CD reading on a computer now.
No, you cannot do that.
That's insane.
Wow.
There's not. You could swap the radio out, which in older cars isn't that hard. I did it in my car, like in like a couple hours, it was really easy. But in modern cars,
In my car, it would take forever, and
yeah,
it'd be
they're
so
very
expensive.
built into the dash nowadays.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally, you're literally
It's very dumb.
the dash of a car right now is a computer. It's literally a computer.
It's all one big thing.
I'm
So
a
you can't really
computer.
replace parts. I'm a computer.
Stop all the downloading. What? I'm a
And then I got a complaint because a guy called in like right at the end of the day when like all the salespeople leave, because the salespeople leave at like 6. And he's like, I'm gonna talk to Anthony. I'm like, Anthony's not here. They leave at 6. He's like, I'm like, all salespeople and finance people leave at 6. He's like, okay, let me
Sheesh.
talk to the sales manager.
Bougie up there.
I was like, all of the salespeople and the financiers leave at 6. He's like, yeah, well, I want to talk to the manager. I'm like, he's not in.
after time.
and I literally was like, sir, he is not in the building. He is at his house in insert town. I'm like, he's like, well, give me his cell phone. And I'm like, no. Like, whatever. I'm like, whatever it is.
No.
And I was so mad. I was like, whatever it is, it can wait. And he's like, well, how do you know he's not there? And I'm like, well, you're right, sir. I can't look through the wall to see if the salespeople aren't here or not. Like, but I have their schedule in front of me, and I can tell you that they leave at 6. So then he hangs up, and then he calls back, and he's just like, I want to talk to the service manager. And I was right when he was about to leave, and I went, hey, Tom. And Tom just sort of stared at me. He's like, no. I'm like, it's a complaint. And so Tom took the call. And he was on my phone so I could hear what was going on, and the guy was just like, the woman who answered the phone was really rude and wouldn't give me the phone number to the sales manager. And Tom was like, well, she's legally not allowed to provide you the number of anybody here unless they give the okay for their numbers to be given out to strangers, which nobody wants to do.
For obvious
like-
reasons.
And he was like, I want to make a complaint. And he's like, well, sir, I'm not her manager, so you're gonna have to come tomorrow in the hours between insert here and insert here to make a complaint about the girl who answered the phone call. And he's like, I want to make a complaint now. And he's like, well, you can make the complaint, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Like, we're just so tired.
See,
Like, I love this story because it's a perfect example of just what I'm so used to dealing with that I like, yeah, this is all accurate.
like a guy, I'm sure only Nick, like everybody would understand it, but Nick is going to understand it. A guy came in, didn't buy his car there, didn't buy the tires there, just wanted maintenance done, just wanted his tires rotated or whatever, okay? He gets the bill and he's like, I'm not gonna pay for my tires to be rotated. We're like, why? And he's just like, I think it's too expensive. And we're like, he's like my cousin or whatever gets a discount. And we're like, did he buy the tires here? Yeah, that's why he got the discount. And he's like, and he put up such a fight before, like, one of the service advisors just kind of went, I'm just gonna not charge him because I don't want to.
Jesus. Sometimes you can
God.
really just bitch about things and get it.
Literally, you can bitch and
That's legitimately my mom's strategy for stuff sometimes. Like, she doesn't do the full Karen, but she'll go to a place and just be like, well, I wanted X, and I got Y. So you're gonna have to give me X, or you're gonna have to give me, like, store credit or my money or something, and then it's like, just why? Why are you here? Just to make these people suffer?
Yeah, right.
I don't know if it's because I've worked in customer service forever, but whenever I get something and it's wrong, I'm just kind of like, all right.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like, it depends on how wrong
It
it
has to be
is.
wrong. Yeah, it has to be really wrong. Exactly.
If it's clothing that, like, I ordered online and it's like, I ordered a large and you gave me a small, I'll be like, yo, this is wrong. But if it's like I ordered food or something and they give it to me and it's like, oh no, it's not the right cheese. It's like, I'm not Tyler, I don't care, so I'd eat it.
Yeah, that's a situation that's specifically like I personally wouldn't be able to eat it probably, but normal people will just go like, all right.
Yeah, but I also feel like you wouldn't make a big deal. You just be
No,
like,
I would
"Jeez,
quietly
this isn't
sit there and go like, hey, that's not what I asked for. Could I please get like something else? And that's it.
Man, also the fact that you guys leave there, you guys as salespeople and everything leave at 6. Like all of ours stay until 8 every day.
What time do they get there?
work 8. A lot of them.
Oh, okay.
Either that or 12. It depends on the shift. Some
our
of them
people
work
get
12s.
Our people get there at 7.
A lot of our people work like 8 to 8, some days of the week. And then
How
a couple days off
busy
kind of thing.
do they work?
It depends on the day, obviously. It's car industry.
Now that summer's coming and people are getting their stimulus checks,
Yeah, it's gonna be busy again.
it's been
I'm not-
popping.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I feel like
It was
Me
pretty busy
either.
the
being a
last few days.
salesperson 9 times out of 10 is probably like, unless there is a lot of people on the show floor, you're probably
You're
just
doing
not
nothing.
doing anything. Yeah.
No, yeah. Half the time they are just sitting around doing nothing, unless
Mm-hmm.
it's busy, and then maybe they're doing a million things at once. Like it really depends.
Yeah, it's either completely dead or it's so swamped that you're having
Yeah.
to help them sometimes with things.
That's
And
that's
there's-
what our job is pretty much.
And there's no in between.
Yeah, there's pretty rarely in between. Yeah, like we've had like salespeople dealing with like 3 customers at once.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, we need your help.
One guy, one of the salespeople, he only started talking to me because he saw my pins on my backpack. I was like, oh fuck yeah. But he was like, hey, can you just read them this pamphlet? I'm like, why do I have to read them the pamphlet? He's like, please. He's like, please just read them the pamphlet. I'm like, all right. Do I get part of the commission when you're done?
If you help sell it, you should.
If you help sell, you should, but I guarantee you most people
No.
would not.
He didn't give it to me, but he did he did give me a donut. So I was like, fair
That's
trade.
something, I guess. If we help with a sale, we get a little percent.
I think that's like,
How much we help.
if you're helping a lot, it should be a higher percent, but it should still not be like
It's never anything crazy.
like a
yeah.
significant amount. Yeah, like
We
you're
get,
not
like,
the
if-
salesman.
If somebody comes in and like, if you like recommend like, hey, come into here and buy a car, and they come in and buy a car, then you get like a guaranteed like $300 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, referrals.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, you got them in here.
We're like that, which is why I'm telling everybody, like, just get
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
same. If someone needs a car, I'm like, come to our place, even though our
It's
used
like-
cars are overpriced.
Yeah, and it's like, and I'm always like, say you know me, and then they'll give you free things.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
it.
like, I guess it's like if you go in and you say, well, I know so and so, you might be able to haggle down a little bit easier.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
like my family would have gotten a big discount if they bought a car there.
Everything in a car dealership is overpriced.
I do
Yeah.
want to say, I love the fact that vehicles are one of the few things that you can still haggle over in the modern world.
I know, right? It's
I
great.
think that you
Well-
should be able to haggle over stuff if you can find what their like cost of production value is and
We-
what the base purchase price is for companies. Like you come in with all that info and you slap it down and say, "I know this computer part costs this much."
See,
mate."
okay, because I like am in charge of all the stickers and everything for all the used cars. I see the price that we buy the cars for. Like I see that, and then I see like the internet price and what we mark it up and all that stuff. So if I ever need a new car and want to buy from my dealership, I can go in there and be like, I know what you paid for this.
Here's the thing: if we want a car from, they treat us real well. If like we as employees want to buy a vehicle there,
Yeah, almost every
used-
employee at our
used-
place owns a car.
used cars we get at lot price. So like, whatever they bought it for,
Yeah,
that's what
same.
we get.
They're
which is
basically
really good.
making net off of it.
They're making nothing, but they're like, you're gonna be driving that around, and it's gonna have the company name on it.
That's
so,
part
like,
of it too.
Woohoo!
Do all of your managers get demos of
Yes.
new cars? Yeah, fucking lucky bastards.
Yep.
The
I did,
owner's
however,
wife gets one. His kid gets one.
What?
I did, however, get to test drive.
That seems a
because
bit
of it-
busted.
I was just like, oh, I really, really want this, and I really didn't because they're expensive and I can't afford
Right.
it. But they don't know that shit. I was just like, oh,
You can drive whatever you want, dude.
I
That's
told them,
part
I
of
was just like,
dealership.
haha, my boyfriend makes a lot of money. He might want a car, and he might want to help me get one.
Yeah, I might
because
want to buy a car
What
from
do you
another
test drive?
They don't.
country.
I listen. They so far think you're moving here. They don't know that I'm moving away,
That's
And I wanna keep-
extremely funny.
Dude, a great
and
part
I want to keep it that way.
great part of our dealership too is you can just drive any of the cars you want. They don't really care. You can just be like, I want to drive this a bit and go do it.
When I have to go pick up like pizzas and stuff when we're like eat, they're like, don't take your car, take a
Yes, yeah. We drive all day in brand new cars. Like that's what our job. We drive around
But-
cars.
I got to drive the the Bronco Sport.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh fuck, I really want.
I would love to drive one of the Broncos.
Is that the
They're-
one that I was saying looks
The
like
toy
a
one. Yeah,
toy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're mad cute, and I'm like, oh fuck, I really want one. And they're like, oh, go ahead and test drive it. Do you think you're gonna get it? I'm like, oh well, my boyfriend's, he's planning on moving in together.
See,
and
here's the thing: you work there, and you can just say no, I want to, and you
No,
should be able to.
I didn't lie. I was just like, we're moving in together. I might want to upgrade my vehicle. That's not a lie. They just assumed he's moving in with me.
No,
But,
the only cars I don't take out are like the expensive ones.
oh, like the Mustangs and shit?
Well, Camaros in our case, but yeah.
Yeah.
Which they've now apparently stopped making anyways, so.
Like forever?
Nah, the chip shortage. Although probably the sales are fucking shit for them.
Hey, I made it back.
Welcome back. I've been trying to get resources. I got a multi-tool expansion slot, but I don't know how to use it.
We've had this one Corvette for like, or a Camaro, I mean, for like.
Oh, and a space station multi-tool upgrade rack. Fuck off.
And no one's buying it. It is a $72,000 car, but still, it's very nice.
My
I got to drive
plan
it.
is-
It was too fun.
I got a huge amount of building data so that we can progress the base a little bit more.
Okay.
I like the idea that, like, the reason your life support goes down so quickly is literally just because you're running and your person's like...
I mean, makes sense.
But I'm just thinking of, like, astronauts. Like, you never see them really out of breath. I'm sure they get out of breath. Chromatic metal, I think, is copper. I don't remember how to do the other thing. Because I don't think we can build it yet. Yeah, because it's microprocessors. Fuck. You created a little divider?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I don't know how to change the color. So you're gonna have to do that whenever you have time.
Report is offensive. There's gotta be somebody who's made, like, a genuinely offensive base. Wall. Where's the color tool? Where is the color tool? I've forgotten the color tool. How do I forget these things?
What?
What?
We can make.
Oh yeah,
just
you
a
can
little-
make little terrariums, yeah.
Oh.
I've completely forgotten how to do a thing over literally the course of one day.
Now we have a little plant. Oh. Construction research? Do we have a construction research thing built right now? or
No,
no?
we lost everything. There we go. It's control. That's how you do it.
I need carbon nanotubes.
For which one?
What do you mean?
I can make a few. I was just curious what one you're building. I sent you... Oh, I cannot give you them because you cannot store the carbon nanotubes. Your inventory must be full.
Probably.
Oh, well there it is. Analysis unit online. Buildable technology. Okay, I got 12 specifically so I can get a fucking solar panel researched immediately. So give me the solar panel. And give me the battery. Because then we can have a battery wired up to a solar panel, which will then run into our shit afterwards. And sure, for my one more salvage data, I'll get the signal booster. You actually just built that thing, huh? And stuck it in the corner.
Isn't it cute? Wanna know something great?
What's great?
I can make another one. And I did.
I mean, I'm not exactly stunned.
What's your next thing? I have explore the planet and locate buried technology.
I still have the install hyperdrive. Because I need fucking a bunch of copper and shit to make chromatic metal.
I don't have to do hyperdrive in mine.
No. Our stuff has gotten wildly out of sync somehow. But yeah, I was going around getting the buried technology modules so that way we could get the base upgrades. Sodium nitrate and metal plating. And metal plating. Okay. Cool.
What time is it?
It is 11:07.
11:07.
Oh, that thing looks pretty cool. Oh. Decipher 1 drop pod coordinate data. Oh, Christ. Well, okay. Locate nearby structures.
Where are you going?
Does not work. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. We do have a big glowing orange beam inside of our base now.
You.
It does kind of shoot up into the sky.
I wish I could garden, like actually garden.
Don't catch the roof on fire? Don't tell me what to do. How about that? Yeah, I mean, if you give you gardening, like, you're just infinitely happier, I feel.
I like gardening. I'm very cold.
Is it cold where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I wish it were not the case.
Babe! Little babe! Oh, baby.
How far away is that?
Oh, I love the baby. Fuck, I don't want to work tomorrow.
I don't want to work tomorrow. I really, really, really don't want to work tomorrow. Like, I asked and they haven't told me when I should, like, switch over my computers. And, like, unplug the other one. So, guess what? That just means I'm going to be sitting over there at my other desk for the time being until I get a direct answer, unless I just set it up before work one day.
Find a way to set up your laptop so you at least have something to do.
Yeah, I'm so fucking, like, I'm not even one whole shift into the new job yet, and I'm so tired. Like, I haven't slept well in 3 days. I've had 3 days off, and I haven't slept well. I've literally slept, like, 4 hours every day, except for one of the days where I slept longer, only after waking up after about 4 hours. And, like, normally, past me would have been able to subsist off of 3 to 4 hours. But now it's like, for the last 2 years almost, I've been sleeping a full 8 hours because I've been changing my sleep schedule. The only caveat that's better is they start me an hour later. I have no idea how breaks are going to work. They didn't have me listed for any for the whole week. It's like, you guys gotta tell me when I have a break.
I would just do it where if you're there for 6 hours and you still don't get one, you go for a break. Because here's the thing, you want to get fired.
I mean, I want to get fired, but I don't want to get fired. Like, I don't want them to sit there and be like, "Hey, you're fucking around." Like, I don't want to be
like,
yeah,
no,
okay, buddy.
I'd be like, you never scheduled me for a break. It's by the law, I'm supposed to get a break. I took a break. And if they go, yeah, but I'd be like, well, you didn't schedule me for one, and I need one, so. Then they'll shut up. I'm not even kidding. Like, the other day when my manager just wasn't there, I'm like, I'm gonna go take a 15. They're like, well, what are you gonna do if... I'm like, I don't care what happens when I'm gone. Sorry. I deserve a break. Suck a dick.
Babes? Babes?
Oh, there's
I love
switches
my
and
cat.
everything now.
I love my cat. What are you doing? Fun?
Me or the cat?
You.
I'm setting up a solar panel, or I'm trying to. I need fucking gold.
Wasn't there a gold deposit somewhere nearby?
I don't know. I need
Yeah, there
Austin
was.
Powers gold member. There was like, I remember there was copper, but we harvested that.
Oh, that's copper. Oh,
I do need
hole...
I do need copper too, actually, though.
My hole's still there.
I would hope that your holes are still there. Paraffinium, 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 paraffinium. Fuckers. This might be a, like, Noid has to leave the planet at some point. All we have are salt and paraffinium and copper. And, like, I do need the copper, don't get me wrong.
Should we go to another planet and explore for the next half hour that I got?
If you wanna.
Why not?
I'm just gonna be uploading, like, a shitload of videos tonight instead of editing.
What time is it?
So, I'll probably I'll just probably fuck around off camera for a while.
Let's just explore for 15 minutes.
Alright.
Well, do you want to... Can
I've
we
taken
use
off.
the... Are you
We
going
can't
up?
use the teleporter yet.
Or just going up?
Yeah, just go up. Teleporter will be up and operational the next time that we do this, though.
Alright. Do me a favor, whenever you find a planet, tag it and I'll zip...
Okay, well there is one planet off in the distance, but it's not proccing on it. I'm gonna get a little bit further out. Oh, that's Esfo. Okay, that's where we came from, which has copper, ammonia, salt, and high sentinel activity. Fuck. Man, the planet that we landed on at first, like that we first started on, was a terrible planet. Oh, hey, unknown planet.
Did you tag it?
I just tried to scan it, but I think it was too far away, because when I scanned it, didn't work. Or, yeah, I think... Reburn. I can't tag it, though. It only has copper, faecium, and salt, so it seems kind of like a shit planet. I wonder if this planet is just the best planet.
In this solar system?
Yeah, because sometimes you'll find, like, certain worlds are unfairly better. Ooh, wait, what are you? Are you a moon? Unknown planet. Oman has gold in them there hills. It is a scaly planet?
Yeah! Let's go!
It's full of lizards you can fuck.
Did you tag it?
I
I
can't,
see it,
I
though.
can't tag it. You can only
What is it
tag
called?
things that you have like prompts for. It's called Oman X35.
It says unknown planet, so I'm just going to assume.
Is it the gray one?
Yeah, you're flying right towards it, I think.
Okay. Yeah, Code Vein's whole thing. Holy shit, this plant looks rad. Code Vein's whole thing is that there's too many abilities, but you get to put those abilities into your other abilities.
Does it look like just a big gray rock?
As you get closer, it will look like it's made of hexagons.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, right? Also, if you ever have insufficient fuel when you get to space, just shoot asteroids. And
How do you shoot?
I assume probably triggers free, but I don't know.
Oh, it's X.
Like, these ones have a lot of silver in them, but you'll also get, like, tritium, which is a thing that you can convert into fuel. Your ship will not use a lot of fuel normally, but when you do pulses, that's when it will happen. Alright, I'm heading down to the surface of this world. Oh, God. It loading in is something else. Yeah, so, Missy, that's what I would do off camera when Rachel and I played Code Vein, is I would level up all the different skills, so that way I could get the best of them for my build. Okay. All the plant life on this planet is made of giant hexagonal crystals. It just all loaded in. Oh god, I'm almost crashing.
Have you landed yet?
I haven't landed. I'm just kind of flying around. Are you at the surface?
I see ya.
These big things are made up of carbon.
I feel like this is gonna suck if we need oxygen. Whoa.
It looks super cool though, right?
Let's land.
You wanna just pick a random spot to land?
I'm landing right here.
I just realized that this rock wall is just a perfect rectangle. Like, it has like an indentation in it. Alright, I'm landed next to you. The lobster men give me a good chunk of ability bars, so I'm just farming them. That's a good idea. Hey, look at these life forms.
Oh my god. Did you see these?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm scanning them right now. E. Floydlinium. I can't tell if that's a plant or an animal. It is classified as a creature. Look at the fucking plants. They're glowing. Why are you shooting them? Okay, scan. Not a whole lot off that scan, huh? Gold deposit. Rad, let's go. Wait, hold on. Is that any closer? Silver deposit. Copper deposit. Okay. Well, this is a mining planet to me now. On my knees.
It's like a Tyrion, like a part of Tyrion's realm.
Oh, hey, there's a meat cave.
Meat cave?
Well, I guess it's more like plants, but they look kind of veiny. Oh, they're called humming sacks. Oh, they've got the pearls in them. The pearls sell for decent money.
Oh, but aren't the things gonna show up now?
Like I said, it depends. Sometimes you can just grab stuff. Like, yeah, 4 albumin pearls is 36. Which isn't bad to start with. Okay, I'm going back on the surface.
I don't know why, but something about this place is just unnerving.
Well, because of how absurdly alien it is. Like, this is nothing like a planet you would see on Earth. Like, you would not see an environment like this within our solar system. Everything is like shaped.
This looks like something Tyrion would make. Like, this is one of like the waiting rooms in his realm.
Just everything is perfect shapes, and everybody's like, this is oddly unsettling.
I also think the ambiance.
Yeah.
Ambiance is a little. I don't like I don't like how the one guy is moving. Like the one plant's just moving.
Yeah, off in the distance.
God, this place is sketchy, man.
I mean, here's the thing. It's covered in gold, and it's covered in copper. So that's all I care about.
I want to know what those little boys are.
I scanned them earlier.
Are they plants or are they alive?
They're alive. They're beings. Oh, I'm not picking this up. Hold on. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. I'm destroying resources for nothing, basically. 17.
They follow you.
36.
Did
I
you
don't
notice
have
that
any of this.
they follow you?
The tops of those things metal? I don't know, dude. Probably.
Did you notice that they follow you?
No, I noticed that they just kind of bip around a little bit.
They follow you, and if you run towards them, they bip away.
I don't remember how you access things in this game. Discoveries. Fauna. These are the only animal life on this planet. E. floydlinium, discovered today by Noid. Gender male. They're entirely male species, I guess. Found in the billowing dust of the planet Oman X-35, long-lived and gentle, their rich lives and complex society hierarchy allow them to develop wisdom that rivals technologically advanced species. Their diet consists of fallen fruit that has begun to rot. This fermented bacteria-enriched mush appears to have a vital place in their digestive system. Additional observations. They are an irritable species. You're not wrong about this being a thing that, like, Tyrion would make. Where it's just, like, it's a hovering sphere or disc of, like, hexagonal shape with tentacles. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Why is it like that? Because it doesn't like you.
So the reason they keep bipping up around is because they're pissed we're here.
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing? Why are you here? And it's like, because your planet's made of gold. Nope. Alright, I think it's clean, as it were. Oh, oh, oh! The game might have glitched out and tried to send me flying.
Are we restoring this?
I do the restores sometimes, just that way I don't fall into just giant pits like an idiot. It doesn't always properly restore if you mined out an area, and I don't think that this one's going to restore any better. Okay, how much was that? 53 gold. Okay. That's pretty good. That can be used to make like one of those things.
So really, there's like nothing threatening here.
I don't know if there's nothing threatening. There might be like an aggressive plant life, but we haven't seen it.
I'm gonna head back to the starship because all we needed was gold, right?
I need copper too. That is on our other planet, but you know.
Aw,
What?
I was gonna get that.
Oh, sorry. There's one down here, next to these weird bipping boys. This piece is just hovering, man. Unidentified mineral. Egoclate. Or ecoclate, rather. Silver deposit, copper deposit. I'm gonna go up to a copper deposit. I figured, like, just while I'm here.
Tyler.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, never mind. I scared them.
Were they, like, all surrounding you?
Yeah.
I do enjoy that it's like, hey, I want to go to the planet that has a lot of gold and shit on it. And we get there and you're just like, everything is unsettling here. And then the only living species is the opposite of Steven Universe's gems. They're non-humanoid, they're all male, and they don't like you.
This is honestly, I'm gonna have nightmares.
See,
Like-
I love this kind of environment.
Like, I don't think I would be happy being randomly put here.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy randomly existing on most planets, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, the one
Kudri
planet at least is nice enough.
The main planet is literally a paradise world, so yes. Alright, what about these big glowing ones?
There's like no
Karasamale.
weird. There's like no weird weather.
On this world, you mean?
Yeah.
No, this world exists as literally just... It's got metal. Which I think respawns occasionally, but I don't remember.
I just want to get back in my boat.
I mean, you can do that. Inventory full. Motherfucker. This keeps happening. don't want to have to get rid of my other stuff. Alright, we'll get rid of the money.
Environment warning, anomaly strength.
What?
That's what my ship just said when I got in it. Environment warning, anomaly strength, and the number's going down.
No idea.
Boundary failing.
Jokingly, I say, like, reality is just collapsing around you.
It's raining.
I don't have that.
Oh, it's dark. Oh, this place looks scary when it's dark.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
I'm getting back on my fucking ship. Anomaly strength, negative 10.7.
Maybe that means that we have weaker strength here? I don't know what that means. My density is... Don't like needing to go to the toilet, but I do like the feeling when it is done. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Like, you gotta go, right? Just remember that whenever you want to have a sit-down talk with a child that needs to understand the importance of using the restroom, that you give them the right book, which is Nobody Poops But You. So then they learn to never talk about their bowel movements to anybody because they think they're a freak.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so much copper.
Anomaly strength, 11. Can someone look up what the anomaly strength means when you're in your fucking ship? How goes the copper hunting, bud?
I'm in a big hole full of copper. Like, when they said this planet has metal, they weren't kidding. From this hole, I have found approximately 400 copper. I might have had a bunch from before, I don't remember.
I'm gonna go head to bed here in a little bit. So we might end the game stuck here.
I mean, you can always, like, fly home if you want.
No, we saved the game. We'll just... Well, I mean, I did. Once I got in the ship and I picked out, it saved it, so... It's more so I have to wait for you to get back to your... No, it should still save if you get back to your thing.
Yeah, like, our
I'm not
characters
here.
save independently. And this is hosted from my universe.
Let me see what that means.
I'm, like, astonished that there's still copper. I've gone through a charge on my gun, and I've almost gone through another one. Okay, how much do I have kicking around now?
Oh, okay.
700. Yeah, that's fine.
This is considered a doomed planet.
Yeah, I would imagine as such, given it has no means of, like, creating or sustaining life aside from weird crystal monsters.
They're also exotic planets.
Yeah, there are some, like, just... It literally called floating crystals.
Boundary failures are large machines that appear as large rotating hollow discs attached to a rectangular platform. Okay.
What?
Well, because my ship keeps saying, anomaly strength, boundary failing. And I'm looking at the wiki, it says boundary failure. And there's a whole thing about it. It just doesn't make sense to me, because I don't care.
My knees.
Oh, okay. They currently have no gameplay purpose, but I guess getting in your ship and seeing that it says that's like, oh no, they're near.
But it doesn't do anything?
Yeah, they're just lore. Well, let me look at Reddit.
That every time that there's something in this game that doesn't do something, it just makes me think of how there's shit in the forest, and it's like, why do you guys put these things in your game that don't do things?
Okay, so yeah, I guess it means like it's also exotic.
Okay, well I'm at the ship, so we can go home.
After an hour of failing to figure it out, I eventually noticed the strength value goes up and down with the day and night pattern. The warning looks like this. Okay. Oh yeah, so it's just this was an exotic planet. I'm in the sky. Do me a favor and again, when we get out there. Actually, I see our base right there.
Yeah.
It's the one with the rings and the little red thing, right?
Purple. For me.
It's red. It's red for me.
Okay, red usually means you have a quest there. If you hover over it, what does it say?
Not worried about it.
Unknown planet. Okay, there's another one in our system. What is that one? Elmec X. Life incompatible planet. So, like, we've got one good planet. We've got a planet that's poison, a planet that's life inhospitable, and we've got one that's populated entirely by male rocks.
Are you going towards the unmapped planet?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm flying towards our base. I'm like landing close to a drop pod area first, and then I'll just refuel my ship and then go back to our base. When we can get like a landing pad, I don't think it uses any when we take off, but I could be incorrect. But I do know that you can get some stuff for your shit later, for your where your thrust just like regenerates on its own.
Hmm.
Because I know that when we got that, Nick, Snaps, and I just were like, the game is a lot more fun now because you don't have to worry about your ship not being able to take off. I think I came to the conclusion that games with simpler sound / grunts tend to be more endearing to players in a general sense. I mean, to a point.
Alright, well, I landed, so I'm gonna bip out.
That's fair enough. Ooh,
ready
hey. Exosuit module.
Get ready for another long day tomorrow.
Shit. I don't have the things for the thing. I don't even have the room. I don't want tomorrow to happen. Like, period. For anybody. Just end the world today. I'll be fine. The rest of you, not so sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go get ready for bed.
Fair enough.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Like, there's a custom marker here. She must have placed that, and that's why she's seeing the red thing. Games that didn't have it until more recently, more so. Zelda didn't do VA well. Monster Hunter didn't do VA well. True enough. That's gotta be hers. I don't remember putting that down there. I don't think I picked up any more of those, right? No. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. Who put marrow bulb in here thinking that that would work? Oh, it does make sodium. Okay, well. Anything new with this game lately? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm coming back in after a very long time not in. I'll take that sodium. That's for free right there. Anything that's new about it, I am just as confused. There's stuff I don't recognize, but it could also just be that I haven't played the game in forever. So there is that as well. Okay, that will make condensed carbon. I'll take it. Tomorrow will be better for me, more than likely. I mean, presumably. Tomorrow's just going to be objectively bad for me. Like, I genuinely do not think that I can tolerate my job. The new shit that they have us on, I don't think I can do 9 hours of it. After like 3.5, I'm desperate to get out. Also, why are you even thinking about like, oh yeah, man, like, I should be okay dying? It's like, no. They think they're trying to make you quit? Almost certainly. They're almost certainly trying to get us to quit, but I will not. Not for any particular reason either, mind you. Well, that just stopped the game, huh? When I tried to tab out for once. Like, I don't like the idea of just quitting out. It's pure hell. Like, here's the thing. My job went from being extremely cushy to being way more strict out of nowhere because we got purchased by another company. I obviously can't say anything about the names of the businesses or anything of that nature. But basically what had occurred was a company had bought ours a year ago, and we were allowed to continue operating as usual until they could integrate our systems. That took over a year. And then they just randomly were like, hey, well, guess what? You gotta get on it now. Right now. Nobody's ready, but you gotta get on it right now. Welcome to the new system. And then the system runs like it's from the goddamn 90s. It's way inferior. Are you under NDA even after you quit and are fired? Probably not, aside from, like, telling what companies that, like, they answer for and stuff like that. But I could probably discuss, like, the actual systems, like, being kind of shitty. I'm probably not even under proper NDA. It's just, if they heard it, I don't want to get fired. Like, I'm fine getting fired if they're saying, hey, your shit is insufficient. If you want to know the name of the main company, I can tell you in private. Because it's changed hands, right? It's not the same company anymore. But the company that previously owned it, as long as you were doing your job and everything was up to snuff, they didn't really care. Like, at one point when I was working the old company, the boss of the company specifically said, like, you've got, like, a laptop or a TV or something close by in case you need to, you know, like, keep entertained if there's nothing going on, right? Like, if work's ever slow, you've got something nearby. And I'm like, yeah, don't worry. And I had my computer, or I had Warhammer models. But the new one, the way the system works now is the phones will auto-answer on you. They will not pull up what company has been answered for. So you have to, anytime you hear a beep, press a button on the keyboard, which will then pull up the company, but it's still slow. And so you have to wait for it to pull up before you're able to address the person properly. Our old system would automatically pull up the page of the company that you were working with, and it would do that when you picked up. The system had two options, which were that it would auto pick up or that it would beep, and then you would pick it up. The management would decide which one you were using, and even if it was auto picking up, it would at least populate that page so you'd have all of the information to take down, right? Like, you could immediately get into it, whereas this one has this awkward delay, and all of the stuff that it uses is just so backwards and behind. It's super awkward and janky, and it just feels like it's old and not proper. And basically what has happened now is they're putting all of us who are used to how the old system works on the new system, and nobody is comfortable with how it works, which is of course perfect, right? Why is it only pulling up those now? Reunion? Oh, I can't build because she's not here. I'd have to build my own base separate of hers. That's why I can't construct anything. But I can't even... Interesting. They likely got out while getting was good, but two, they really threw the employees under the bus. Oh yeah, like, months ago, tons of us got fired. Like, a ton of people got fired. Alright, we're gonna get weird. So hold on. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Sorry, I just have to respond to Rachel and stuff. Hope your new company goes belly up. That doesn't seem like it will happen. They've been around since the 90s. They're huge. Pure energy... Pure energy, or is head just energy? Don't worry about it. Wait, cannot alter terrain, no permission? No edit permission? Because she built a base. It's fucking up my shit. God damn it. I need her to give me editing rights. How far does that extend? Jesus Christ, it extends so far. Oh, well, bye. That just destroys them and totally annihilates the resource, huh? I'm gonna be honest, that's mildly frustrating. Like, I was gonna make, like, a nice little base area in here, and now I can't because her base area is stopping up mine. Like, I wasn't even going to make it mine specifically. It was going to be attached to hers, but I can't do that because the editing permissions, which is frustrating as shit. Gonna pause for 1 second. I'm probably gonna stop right now anyway. For the